Well, after last night's game one between Philadelphia and Miami, it looks like we are on pace for the Phillies to be Atlanta's opponent in the division series that starts on Saturday at Truist Park. And it's not going to be a surprise, obviously, if it's Philadelphia. We have been expecting that, I think, for a couple of weeks that these two teams would meet again in the division series. Of course, it didn't turn out too well for Atlanta last year when the Phillies won it in 4 games. But if it is the Phillies, I think we know there's a very good chance that the Braves and the Phillies are going to play home run derby. Both teams have unbelievable lineups with unbelievable power hitters, and that means that that could be the key to the series. But the real key to the series could be which pitching staff does better. Of course, on Tuesday, the Braves had their first of 3 simulated games at Truist Park, and Max Fried did well from all reports with his blister, and of course it depends on how he feels today and tomorrow, but he is on pace to start game 2 for Atlanta on Monday at Truist Park. That means Spencer Strider, who has not pitched very well here in the month of September, will get the chance to start game 1 for Atlanta, and we'll have to see if Strider and Fried can do the job in the first 2 games before the series would move back to Philadelphia. Now, as far as game 3, I don't know that Bryce Elder is going to get the chance to start. I think they may leave Bryce Elder off the playoff roster, and if they do, A.J. Smith-Shawver, yes, the 20-year-old, may get the chance to start in the division series, and then Kyle Wright could come out of the bullpen just like they did with those 2 last week in a regular season game. That is a possibility, but the Braves are going to have to get good pitching from their bullpen. Remember 2 years ago, when not only Will Smith, who was the closer and did not allow an earned run in the month of October, but Tyler Matzik and A.J. Minter and Luke Jackson did so much great work in innings 6, 7, and 8. Those are going to be the key innings, and that means that, of course, A.J. Minter at the top of the list, and then guys like Yates and Jimenez are going to have to step up and do the job. Maybe Pierce Johnson as well, maybe Brad Hand. They're going to have to do the job for this Braves team coming out of the bullpen. So if it is the Phillies, get ready. It's going to be a wild couple of games. The Braves are still the better team. Remember, they finished 14 games better than Philadelphia. But we know with the history of these two teams, it could be a wild series if, in fact, that's the opponent for the Braves in game 1 on Saturday at Truist Park.